Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got the Stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking to you.
And we are live. Hello.
Hi.
I'm just looking on YouTube, and I can only see me and Emma on there. Let's wait to see it until it's up to date. I know you're there, Ben. You are there. Don't worry, you're there. You're with us.
He's got his mute on though.
You're on mute. Oh no. That is.
Hello.
You can tell the generation that we are in. You're on mute has been used for the first time in a long time.
I'm a bit flustered because I've just got back from the track and
You got a bit of a cold.
Bit of a cold.
You got a bit under the weather.
Struggling again, mate. To be fair, with the cold, Can't get any consistency going. Very frustrating.
He was so positive last week as well. He was so upbeat. And have you not been able to run at all then?
I had a fantastic week last week, and I got ill on Wednesday, so I haven't ran since last Monday, actually, before the podcast.
We're gonna grade you.
It's nothing to grade.
And that's a bit harsh, grading him when he's been poorly.
I know, yeah.
That's mean.
I was great. You were graded when you were. You were graded when you were injured your ankle. I was graded when I injured my ankle. So we're graded in Ben. But anyway,
I just think. Look, I mean, I look terrible. I haven't.
No comment.
I haven't had a shave in ages. I've just got out the shower. I feel terrible. I'm here. So grade away. But bearing in mind, I know how you two have performed this week. There's a lot to talk about.
I'm pretty happy. I think I've done okay. I'm happy with my running this week. I think I've done okay. Being away as well with the whole family, managed to get myself away from the chaos that was 16 people in one house. Oh, come on.
Do you go to the same house every time?
No, we go different places every time. So we've been... So my mum buys every year. She buys as a holiday. So she's bought it for the last 4 years, I want to say, 3-4 years. So rather than giving us money like she used to, because we don't know what we're being older now, being 30s, we don't know what we want, and she just give us money and we spend it on bills, takeaways, the window man that comes and cleans the windows. So she said,
Liz is loaded, isn't she?
She said that she was going to pay for us all go away. So she bought us a holiday to... We've been to Anglesey twice. We've been to North Wales once. And then this year, we went the opposite end of a different country altogether. The opposite end, we went to Scarborough. So 16 of us this time. So that's me, my lovely wife, my lovely 3 kids, my sister, her husband.
Hang on. Are your sister kids. And her husband not lovely?
No. They're 2 kids, and my eldest niece's boyfriend. So that's 10.
Also not lovely.
Nope. And then my mum, my stepdad, can be lovely, and then my brother, his wife to be, and their 2 kids. So that's 16 of us, and there's 5 under the age of 11. But it was nice. It was a really nice holiday. We're all under one roof. Had a hot tub. It was nice. Didn't have too bad of weather, actually, considering we were in Scarborough. Bit of wet weather on the Thursday when we went to Whitby. But, yeah.
You realise you've just gone into all that, and the only reason Emma asked you is because she was going to try and flog you a holiday
Yeah, I was expecting to turn around and say, "Do you want to go into how many people can stay at your house?" Well, your
She
thing
heard Mum buys us a holiday every year. Big
6. Yeah, there's not
family.
enough.
Yeah,
Do you
I can
want a
sleep
B&B?
6.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
So if anybody wants
come
to
back
come
to
and
me.
stay in the Peak District in a luxury, newly renovated barn conversion, I can
I knew
house
where she was
6 of
going.
you.
I knew it.
It is a nice.
Nice.
It is a
Well-
nice mum. Yeah, she is nice, Rob. Very nice mum. It's she does it every year. It's
That's a nice mum.
How good are you guys with your flags?
okay.
No, I
Where's-
don't know. I've already seen it.
Where is Caroline Morris?
Multi.
Is that the Maltese
Yes.
flag?
Yeah.
I was going to say Qatar.
No, it's Multi.
No, it's not Qatar. She's
She's done a half
half.
marathon. Yeah, it's a half marathon. That's the only reason why I know it's Multi.
Fair play.
And
I
she
knew
mess-
she'd done the half, but I just couldn't
Yeah.
remember where it was.
She messaged me actually after the half marathon. She met somebody at the half
Oh.
marathon who saw me at the Northern Ireland Running Show. So they were talking about being from Ireland and talking about him being Belfast. Went to the running show, saw me on stage, said it was very good, and then Caroline messaged me to say that she'd seen them. So
That's brilliant.
yeah,
Great
it was. Yeah, really good feedback. I was really happy because I was on holiday. I just finished my long run as well. So it was good to hear. So thank you very much, Caroline. You made my Sunday even better after doing 11 miles. But yeah,
And you've left
she's
Rob
in-
at home, Caroline. She's ditched Rob by the sounds of it. Rob's at
yeah,
home.
she's ditched me for the sun. That's a good partner.
I love how the fact that they're both in different countries. They're both
Both
watching the podcast. And this is probably the first time they've spoken all week.
Yeah, and also we've got two. It's like with Teresa and Carl Marsh as well. They tend to watch it at the same time on 2 different devices, though, or sometimes he watches on a big telly.
That is, yeah, that makes me feel
Dedication,
special.
dedication.
I don't know. I feel
Got-
a bit scared about being on someone's big telly above the fireplace.
I can remember the first time Ben thought I was a right stalker. When I first started being coached by Ben, he was doing all these YouTube videos. And can you remember messaging you saying, I'm watching you on YouTube on the big telly in my front room? Can you remember that, Ben?
I did. I had like one viewer to the YouTube video, and it was
And
Rob
me.
on his 50-inch telly.
I can remember watching it. I think, yeah, I bet he thinks I'm a right stalker. And that was before we even knew each other. I was literally just as you started coaching me. So,
Oh dear.
but anyway, them were the days. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Shall we talk about our running? Do you want to go first, Emma, or do you want me to go first?
You go first because you went last
Okay.
last time.
Okay.
You had to rush. so-
Oh, let's have a look.
all on you.
Okay, so last Monday, as
Can I
we
just
know,
ask you both to be honest?
yeah, I'm
Not
going to be
leaving
honest.
Don't leave out any details because I do
No,
know
well-
everything.
I won't leave any details out. So what date was it last Monday? So we're on the 23rd today. So it's got to be. Where are we? So Rugeley 10. So went out with Stoke Fit, couch to 5k, helped to.
Can you
lead-
talk into your mic?
Sorry, I was plugging my phone charge, plugging my laptop charger in before he went off. So Stoke Fit, couch to 5k. They did, I think it was 8 minutes, followed by 5 minutes rest, followed by 8 minutes. So they did really, really well there. 40 minutes in total. So I did that with the couch to 5k crew. 60 minutes steady, and I did an hour and 7 minutes. So I miscalculated the distance a little bit. So 7 minutes, just under 10% more, or over 10% more than I should have done. And I think I got it pretty steady. Average heart rate of 144, average pace of 10:29. So I'm happy with that. My usual route that I tend to do quite consistently. Am I the only person? And I might be the only person that does this, but does anybody else go out and do very similar routes, or do they just tend to go and do different things?
I
Well,
tend
it
to do the same route.
depends if I'm with club and it's a club route. Obviously, it's the
Yeah.
same routes with club. If I struggle to plan a route on my own, so sometimes I'll go out and just wing it,
Yeah, I do
or I quite like if Dan's going to the gym saying I will run for however long I need to and I'll finish at the gym. So I like doing
Yeah.
that. or if he's
I
going
tend
somewhere.
to wing it.
Only because I live at the top of a hill, so I've got to run back up.
It's the same as me. I tend to wing
because
it.
I have to run far to get back up.
I just tend to go out, and I tend to stick to the same route because I know that's about. But wherever I go to, 45 minutes easy or 60 minutes easy, that's where I tend to get to. I miscalculated this time. I did a little bit extra. But I tend to stick to the same routes because I know what kind of pace I need to be going. It's up and up. It's not just flat. It's up and down hills. And I tend to know where I'm going. So that's why I tend to do that. And then on the Wednesday was a rest day. So I didn't do anything on the Wednesday. That was when I was traveling to Scarborough. 3.5 hours there. We stopped off in York. We love York. It's the best city ever. Ever been to York?
Yeah, I did
I
a
like
marathon
York.
there.
Yeah. Did you see much of York though?
Yeah.
As in like sightseeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I love
cathedral.
York. Minster. So I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, I really like York. It's all the little hobbity kind of streets that you go down. Went into the Harry Potter shop, went into the Saw Street performers there. Really like York, so went and did that. Went into the haunted, the most haunted inn in the country. Apparently, didn't say anything, but I went there. So I had a rest day on the Wednesday, and then had a threshold session on the seafront. So ran from one bay to the other bay, which I realise now apparently is an actual 10k race that they do in Scarborough. Somebody messaged me to say that they do it quite often. I don't think it was exactly where I started, but you run across the front, and it was a threshold session, so it was looking at marathon pace. Ben, I'll hand over to you.
Looking at marathon pace.
What was it then? It was. Yeah, looking at 30 minutes of marathon. Was that the one?
No, that's not your threshold session. Your
threshold session. This is the question I wanted to ask you. So your threshold, so the workout itself was 4 sets of 6 minutes.
Oh, marathon pace was on the Sunday
threshold with 2 minutes of recovery.
Yeah.
What is your threshold pace?
I don't know. What is my threshold pace? I just run.
Mine in K is 4:41.
So it says 100% lactate threshold. So I've always.
Do you know the workout when it's programmed into your watch? It tells you the pace range you should be aiming for.
Yeah. I was just above
your
that.
Threshold pace.
I couldn't tell you now. I think it was 8:10 to 8:30 miles.
8:30 to 8:58.
Oh, so I got one of them right. Okay, so
what did your reps come out at? Bearing in mind, I'm going to give you a bit of slack because I think we probably could do with, and we're planning on doing a part run meetup. We could do with another bit of a benchmark time trial, but your threshold intervals, your 6 minutes. Your first one was averaging at 8:12.
I've got 8:09 on Strava. Is that on Garmin?
Forget Strava. We want your Garmin data. 8:12. Second one, 8:09.
7:55.
7:55 and 8:05. So we're running a bit faster than threshold. The bit that I think is...
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. 8:12, 8:09, 7:55 was my third one. 8:05 was my fourth one.
We're definitely going a little bit quicker than your threshold because your average heart rate for those blocks is 177 beats per minute, 176, 184, and then 173. What's your current maximum heart rate?
180.
190.
Yeah, 192. I think it is.
You did spend 32 minutes in threshold, so you've done really well. How did you feel at the end of the reps?
Really good. Really good. I really enjoyed it, actually. And
I think it was you out, by the way. Just having a genuine conversation.
I genuinely enjoyed it. I think it was because I was on the seafront and the wind was howling on the way out. So the first bit, not out, not the back, the out, it was behind me. On the way back, it was in my face. It was really good, and it was nice weather as well. It wasn't raining. It was not too cold. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
And you rated it a 4 out of 10.
For effort.
Somewhat hard, you rated it.
How did you
It was
do
hot.
that?
On your Garmin,
self-evaluation. You put it down as he felt strong, and it was somewhat hard.
Yeah, it was somewhat hard because it was
Only
special.
4 out of 10.
Does your Garmin ask you that?
Yeah, they end up doing it.
Maybe
On
I'll
yours?
turn that off. No, I must turn that off.
Ask me every time. Every time I do a session that Ben sets, he asks me every time.
Can of worms.
I probably got fed up of it asking me and just said, "Get
But it only
The only
asks.
thing,
It
the
only,
only
it
thing
only
Emma
asks.
tracks is what trainers she was wearing at the time and how many kilometres she's done in them.
Does it tell you what trainers I've been wearing?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Does it?
So all you can rate
That
it as-
reminds me, there's a run that I didn't log against a certain pair of trainers. I can do that now.
So it only gives me options to say somewhat hard or hard. It doesn't actually say anything other than that. So 4 out of 10. So I probably would have said 4 or 5 out of 10 for effort.
You did well.
Thank you.
Friday?
Friday.
Here we go. This is where it gets fun.
Friday was 45 minutes easy.
And
what? And strides. Yeah, I did my strides. Did do my strides.
I love how his brain just forgets the strides part.
No, I did my strides. I did do my strides.
I'm not saying you didn't, but it's the way you say it.
I generally can't remember where I ran though. I can't think where did it go? I can't remember I can't remember Friday's run. I must admit, I must have done it. Well, I did do it because it says there.
Then you did do your strides.
I did do my strides. Yeah, I did my strides.
You did it in Scarborough.
I did. I know I did it in Scarborough. Average pace of
Is there no
10:26.
map on you?
Yeah, there's a map, but it
Don't know where it was.
not from being. Yeah, I've ran from home.
Do you know the funny
Oh
thing?
no, I know what I did. Yes, I did. I know what I did. It was the day I went and did the dip,
We've all seen.
the cold water dip. So I went and I ran to the top of it was up a hill, so it wasn't easy because it was hard.
I saw the photo of the dip. I didn't know if it was you or Chewbacca.
So it was Hilltop Farm, Hilltop Sauna. I'm just about my body. So please, thank you. What else am I going to do other than take? When I want to take a photo of it, is with the background of the muddy park, muddy swamp. So I went in there after running up and then strides. Got to the top of the hill and actually realised it wasn't at the top of the hill. It was halfway down, so I run back down as well. So there's a little bit extra that I did on top of what I did. So
Do you want to go back to that run?
Yeah.
What I found quite interesting, right, was the threshold session on the Thursday.
Yeah.
Was a threshold session, and it was rated by you, self-evaluation, as a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Your easy 40 with strides, self-evaluation by you, was a 3 out of 10.
But I don't understand that because it only gives me 5 options. So it's easy, very easy, moderate, somewhat hard or hard. That's all I get on my options to choose from.
So an easy run was
Yeah.
moderate.
Because it was going uphill. I didn't
Threshold was
realise.
hard.
I should have known it was uphill because it said Hilltop Farm, but I never even looked before I went. And I went uphill, did the easy bit. So yeah, it was somewhat hard. It was moderate.
You don't have to get so defensive. I'm just asking you
I'm
questions.
not being defensive. So that was that day. Went and did the cold plunge. That was really good. Really enjoyed that. Went in the cold water, absolutely freezing. Then went in the sauna after. That was really
What's
nice.
your favourite, cold water plunge or sauna?
I like the cold water. I really do like the cold water. I want to get. It's made me mind up. I'm going to get myself a bin like you've got for your cold water and start it again. I am.
It's good. It's very good.
I am. I really enjoyed it because getting in the cold water, getting in the cold water, getting out and getting in the sauna, getting really, really warm, and then getting back in the cold water. That was really, really refreshing, especially after a run as well. It was really enjoyable.
How did you get back home? Back to where you were staying?
I went with my family, so there's a few others that went up, so they give me.
You ran there and they met you there.
Yeah, they
Oh,
met me there and then came back. So 0.13 was extra that I had to do running down the hill because I got to the top of the hill and they weren't there. And then on the Saturday, it was 45 minutes easy. So I did 450 warm up to park run, so 0.49 miles. Did the park run, Woodland Scarborough park run. Enjoyed that. Did 28 minutes 21. And then did 12 minutes back, cool down to make it up to 45 minutes. Really enjoyed that. Really nice park run. Very similar to the Whammy, out and back, with a bit of a kink. You go back on you go out and then you come back, and then you do a bit of a turn.
Like a kinky park run.
Kinky park run, yeah. It's a kinky park run. So it came 74th, which I was happy with. Enjoyed that.
Out of?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look. I just
Let you
74.
off then.
Don't know how many. And then Sunday, I had a message off Ben saying, basically, you better do it or your life will be hell today. I was always planning on doing it. And I went and did it on the seafront again. Ran the same route, but came back on myself and then started going again. Went around the harbour.
I didn't want to give you a chance to use a holiday as an excuse to not do a long run because I'm very
never going to do.
mindful.
I wasn't going to do that.
Again, don't get so defensive. I just we're getting so close to Manchester. It's just very important that we get these long runs in, and I think I've had a bit of a discussion over the week as to how capable you are of doing a sub 4, Rob. And I think if we keep the consistency and we build the miles up, you can shake your head all you want because your pace tells me that you can. But if we keep the consistency going and we build those long runs up, just bearing in mind there's a very nice surprise coming in the next week. You are capable.
No running. A whole week of no running. That's what some very nice surprises.
But if we keep the consistency, then I do genuinely believe that that's there. But we can't really afford to miss any long runs anymore.
No.
And I enjoy the long run. I do enjoy doing the long run.
And I mean, if you do something stupid like signing up to like a race like in the next week or two,
that's why I didn't get a reply yesterday. He was waiting to do it on the podcast.
It was stupid. I thought
We'll come on to that in a minute. We'll come on to that.
What you need to do is if you're entering these short races that are focused on speed, we need to make sure that we sandwich them with plenty of miles. So just anyone that's thinking.
That's why I didn't reply to you yesterday. I was waiting for the reply.
Anyone that's thinking of entering let's say Nantwich 10K in the next coming few weeks, and there's training for a marathon, bearing in mind you've still got to get the miles in. But yeah, Sunday, how did you get on, Rob?
I went out early because we were getting kicked out of the house. We had to be out of the house at 10 o'clock, so I went out early to get it done. Wanted to see if I could see the sunrise. Couldn't see the sunrise; it was too cloudy, even on the front. Saw a seal instead. That was quite cool. It was really cool actually. There was nobody else around.
A proper seal. Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, it was.
Not a fake one.
No, it was a real one. There was nobody else around. It was just me and the seal looking at each other.
I don't believe you saw one.
Okay, I've got a picture. Put it on. And saw a massive statue of a man. Sat by the statue of a man. But yeah, massive man. So it was good. I enjoyed it, and I think I went a bit fast again. I know you're going to come on to it, but I felt good. Felt really, really good. Again, it was flat across the front. I think the wind again was helping to push me along. Genuinely too. Well, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I was a bit faster than I should have been. So
what was the elevation like? Was it fairly flat?
Yeah,
or
flat.
a bit
For
up and down?
187 foot, so relatively flat. There was a bit of up and down, but not much. It was not the most it was getting back, coming towards the front.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a downhill, and going back there was a bit of an uphill, and to get up a little bit, but nothing really. Average pace should have been. It was set for you by you as 9 minutes, between 9:09 and 9:20. In my marathon blocks, I was doing 9:02, 8:53, 8:34, 9:21, 8:56, 9:15, 9:06. So a bit faster than I should have probably been doing in a couple of the first ones. And I did an hour and 45, an hour and 47 and 36, which should have done an hour and 45. Average heart rate of 153. Like I say, elevation of 187 foot. Average pace 9:28, 11.36 miles.
So to talk to this point of sub 4 hour, we did Rugeley 10 the week before at 4 hour marathon pace, quicker than 4 hour marathon pace. We did a long run on Sunday, quite a lot quicker than sub 4 marathon pace.
Yeah, but
explain your reasoning as to why you don't think you could do sub 4.
Because it's 10 miles. Yeah, 10 miles, obviously a long distance. 30 minutes at marathon pace is what? Just over 3 miles, 3.5 miles for nearly 4 miles. It's the after bit, isn't it? So I could I've done sub 2 hour half marathons. I've done it multiple times, so I'm happy that I can do a sub 2 half marathon. It's the after, so it's the 20 miles plus where I don't think I've got that ability to get to sub 4.
Well, that's what comes with this training. It's like
I know.
You've just got to believe. You've got to believe.
But
and you've got
my PB is 4:45. So
and how long ago was that?
2 years ago.
And how far
consistent
were
we?
Years?
How consistent was it when? How consistent
were we in the last marathon block?
I think I was pretty consistent.
And as Emma's just said, how much more running have you done since then?
Yeah.
Like the endurance that you've built up since then.
Yeah.
I believe if you believe that you believe that if Emma believes and we all believe and Caroline Morris believes and Sad Miles Club believes, then I think you can do it.
I believe. I don't think Rob believes though, and that's what
Rob
he needs to
believe.
work on. He needs to have a bit of self-confidence and
my
process.
My goal is 4:15. If I get anywhere below sub 4, get sub 4:15, I'll be happy. If I get anywhere close to 4 or sub 4, I'll be ecstatic. And I'm not saying I can't do it.
Julianne
I don't think
Kettle
I will.
messaged me a couple of weeks ago, and she said that when I'm running, I have to say to myself, I am Emma Bridges and I'll get a sub 4 at Manchester. And now I do that every time I'm on a run on my own. That's what I'm saying to myself. So you need to say that. You need to.
What, I'm Emma Bridges and I'll get a sub 4 marathon?
No, he needs to say he's Rob and he's going to get a sub 4. But you need to believe.
We'll see. And like I say, I'm not. I think with that, I can understand people. I can understand doing that. I just don't want to put pressure on myself to burn myself out to try and I'll listen to you with regards to believing in me. This is fantastic. Thank you for both of you for saying that. And I'll listen to you, Ben, about what paces I should be doing it at. And we've got 8 weeks, is it, until Manchester? Just under 2 months now. We'll see. I'm not going to put pressure on myself because I don't want to burn myself out and get to a point of where I believe, yes, I'm going to do it, and then be disappointed on the day. My goal is 4:15 because I've always said a 4:15. That's my goal. So if I get 4:15, I'll be happy. If I get sub 4, I'll be ecstatic. I never even imagined when I first started my running that I would get a sub 2-hour half marathon, that I get a sub 25-minute 5K. And I'm a great believer in positivity. Don't get me wrong. I'm a great believer in positivity and thinking positive, but I'm also a realist. And the size of me.
Telling.
Go on.
This weekend's long run.
All right. Okay. What are you going to save that until Emma's done hers and then tell us? Are we doing the same?
Yeah.
So that's my week. And then today I've been out and done a pre-couch to 5K. So before going out and running with a couch to 5Ks, did a 5K on my own, and then went and did I can't remember what week we're on. I was told, I think it's week 8. Week 8 of the couch to 5K, which was 5-minute walk, 25-minute continuous run. Absolutely smashed by every single one of them. Really, really happy with them. Really, really proud of them. And then a 5-minute cool down as well. So that's my running. So yeah, we'll see. Sub 4:15. Could be.
I think you've had a good week. I think you did your strides. You were in Scarborough and you maintained consistency.
I saw a seal.
And you saw a seal.
And it took Arthur. Let me just tell you this. Arthur, because Laura was telling him about this haunted house thing. She went in a haunted house when she was younger, and it absolutely terrified her. She was really into like horrors and things, and she went into this haunted house and absolutely terrified her. And ever since Arthur's been told that he wanted to go in there. So we went into Dracula's experience in Whitby, and he absolutely pooed his pants. And then went into this Terror Tower, and he absolutely pooed himself again. But it was good. It was funny.
Poor kid.
Funny seeing it. It was his choice. It was his choice. I said to him, mate, you don't have to go if you don't want to. There was a point where I nearly shit myself as well, pardon French, because the guy a live actor came out with a scream mask with a bloody chainsaw. But sorry,
I don't like scare things.
I like that kind of stuff. But I think Ben Arthur's going. Yeah, I think I've never done that one. I think Arthur's going to be the same as me. It was just very old and very naff animatronic things. Wasn't that good?
I don't even like horror films.
Don't you? I love a horror.
I don't see the point in watching a film that you pay to watch to get scared.
I love it. I do. I love horror. Okay, that's a deal. Sad Miles Club, Dan. If I manage a sub 4-hour marathon, you can arrange a Sad Miles meet up at Stoke. That's a deal. Okay,
that's a deal. Yeah,
that's
done.
Go on, Ben. What were you saying? I think we're going to rate
the
this.
comment from Michelle. I set my watch to what I'm told to run at, but I just start my run and just run to feel. I'm then generally surprised to the result. Works best, no pressure. But we like to put pressure on Rob.
You might want to put pressure on me. I am a realist, and I don't like to put pressure on myself because I've been there, had it done. I put too much pressure on myself, and it's burnt me numerous times. Not with running, don't get me wrong, but with other things. So I'm a bit of a take a step rather than gun ho. Take a step back, look at the situation, and be a realist. Positive mentality. I'm a great believer in positivity breeds positivity, but yeah, try and put.
No, I think I don't want to put pressure on you, but I just think there comes a time where you kind of have to realise your potential, and I think it's very easy to kind of play. I don't want to say safe, but I think you do have it in you, and I think it's, we'll wait and see. Proof's going to be in the pudding, but by the time you've got another 6 or 7 weeks down, if you're still churning out this marathon training at the pace that you put your last 2 long runs at, then you've got to start believing that yourself at some point. But we'll see. Yeah. I'm going to give you a B.
Oh, okay, I'll take a B.
I think it's a very good, solid week. Actually, no, I'm going to give you a B+.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to give you a B+. Because you've maintained that consistency. You're on holiday. You did your stride. You did your long run. You did the interval workout. You did the session. You even got some good solid recovery in with a bit of a sauna and an ice bath.
Mm.
Yeah.
So well done. B+ for the silly toe.
Good job, silly toe.
Thank you.
Growth comes out of your comfort zone, by the way.
It does. It does. And I put, again, Julianne, you know me personally from work, and I will put myself out of the comfort zone. I will put myself out of my comfort zone quite often. And I'm willing to put myself out of my comfort zone. But I'm also, like I say, I'm also a realist to realise that I think I will struggle past mile 20, 21. I think I'll probably be okay. And I'm thinking of potentially doing South Cheshire Secret Half 20 miles. Been offered a place, so thank you to Lewis. So I might be doing that. So that'll be a good test. That's on.
When's that?
I want to say the 15th of March.
Is it a secret?
Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows. But I haven't.
of March.
I think so. That's in my head. Yeah, Sunday the 15th.
Is it in
It's Mother's Day.
NSRA?
No, it's not an NSRA. No, it's a new one. It's a new one that they've.
I think
out.
any opportunity to get up to 20 miles between.
The problem
now
is
and
it's Mother's
Manchester.
Day, so I haven't told Laura yet. So if Laura's listening to the podcast now, I haven't told you, but I might be doing a race. We'll see. I know. We'll see. We'll see.
Uh-oh.
I know.
The bridges.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Rob, don't she look sheepish?
I don't know why. I just get dead nervous all the time.
Emma's like one of them people that goes through the airport security check-ins nervous, like she's not got any drugs. She
And
hasn't
you
got
always
any
get
drugs.
searched.
And get searched because she looks so
Yeah.
nervous.
Search because she looks like she's got drugs on her.
Okay, so on the plan on Tuesday, we had a steady 60. So I went and ran for 60 minutes.
She knows. she knows. Even before I ran for 60 minutes, and she knows what's coming. I haven't even looked at Strava, and I know what's coming.
And I might have gone a little bit fast.
Did you, Ben? I haven't got it up. It's not. Oh, it's here we go.
Oh,
What date's that? I can't remember.
The 17th, steady 60. Is that I ran for 60 minutes. I just went out the door and ran for 60 minutes.
What's your steady pace?
I don't know. So I just ran.
That's like asking me what my threshold pace is at.
So I know what pace I ran at. I ran at like my half marathon pace. So that's too fast, isn't it?
So what's your half marathon pace?
In K, 5:10.
What's that in mileage?
It was actually a little bit faster than the half.
I was going to say
It's
it's 8:03. So that's 140 average, I think.
Don't know, but that's what I did. So I did the 60
That's
minutes.
what she did. So like it all lump it.
I did the 60 minutes and I stopped, but then I wasn't at home. So then I had to run home. So then I ran a little bit more, another 2.5K home. So that was Tuesday.
When you're saying about Strava and you don't plan your routes, that's exactly what I do. And I end up sometimes probably not 17 and a half minutes away from home.
You know what? If I'd have gone slower, I would have been even further away from home. So it's probably a good job I ran as fast as I did. So,
I mean, the thing that we're needing to look at with this run.
my heart rate.
Yeah, and your heart rate is low.
See, controlled. Ish.
It's a tricky one because we said run steady. You've run faster than steady, right? And I know what you've
really
run.
Comfortable.
Yeah, because it was all downhill.
Mostly.
Yeah, I've
There
just
is
saw that.
elevation in there.
Yeah, but look, it's all downhill.
Your heart
So
rate
you've done
spikes when you
you've
go
done
uphill.
you've done about 35 minutes of it downhill. So you are running faster. Your heart rate is going to be low because it's downhill. So we
Yeah.
can forgive you for running a bit faster. Biomechanically, we don't really want to be running that much because it is putting a bit of pressure on. Your heart rate is going to be low because you are running downhill. It's not ideal because when we're doing a steady run, route selection, and this isn't your fault because we haven't really spoke about it, route selection is quite important because the purpose of doing a steady run is to kind of feel like we're working kind of comfortably hard, not quite threshold, but not quite easy.
Mhm.
And what we've done is we've ran a downhill route at quite a quick pace, but your heart rate's quite low. So it's not like it's not going to have done anything in terms of a training stimulus, but has it had the desired effect?
I don't know.
Not,
To some extent.
it's not going to have like completely had the right desired effect
Uh-huh.
because what we're trying to do over the course of a week is
Yeah.
train at various different intensities. And what we've done is, although we've ran at a quicker pace, because it's largely downhill, your heart has just gone, I'm running fast, and it's stayed quite low.
Yeah.
So
I think we
would
do-
have been better having a bit of a better route selection to push that little bit more.
It
in
is
terms of your
hard to
heart rate.
find a route where I live.
Yeah, and this
fairness
is
to
the
me.
this is the difficult
It's
thing.
in Stoke. It's like living in Stoke-on-Trent in general. I think
Well, I live on top of a hill in Stoke-on-Trent.
that's
Move
what I live
house.
on. That's what I live on. I live on top of bloody Milton Road, Heartbreak Hill.
Go to Boulder in Colorado or whatever it's called, where all the athletes train.
I think
How
what-
dedicated are you?
You've already said it though. I think we need to set a time trial and we need to do a time trial because I think the paces for both of us are potentially out because we are both fitter since we probably started this marathon training block. So it might be that Emma's steady pace actually is a lot less than what it used to be. Because I know Garmin, when you're looking at Garmin, it's completely different to Strava's pace zones and heart rate zones. So setting a time trial to do what we're going to be doing is probably a good thing. I don't know. You've already mentioned it, so
I think we
presume
should
you agree.
definitely do one, but I think that what that's going to do is it's going to give us a better threshold pace.
Yeah.
But
that will have an impact on what your steady pace is and what your easy
Oh,
pace is?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, the fitter you get, the faster you will be able to produce at a lower heart rate, and we want to make sure we're working in the right intensities. But even if we've done those tests, again, route selection is quite important. It's like if you're doing an interval session, you wouldn't go and run uphill. You know, you'd try and find a nice flat place. This is why people do rep sessions on tracks and stuff like that, because you can get a really good like flat terrain and you can really work within the desired pace and heart rate, so you get a good outcome. Obviously, living in certain places, you've got hills, you've got downhills, uphills, and it's hard to do that, and time is important as well. But I think it's kind of looking at what the desired outcome is. So if it's looking at easy, we want to run easy, and we're not really bothered about pace. We're never bothered about pace, and that's whether you've got uphills or downhills. All we want is your heart rate to kind of be in and around that zone 2. If we're looking at steady,
I can run slower down that hill. That makes sense.
yeah.
I just went
But if you
faster
run
than what
if you run slower down that hill, your heart rate's going to be even lower, and that's going to only create the zone 2 stimulus, if not even probably even zone 1, zone 2, because you're downhill slower. What we need to do is when it's anything other than an easy session, so like a steady or a threshold or a reps, we kind of need to have a flatter route where we're kind of really working the body, working the heart, and that's kind of because it's got a stimulus that we're trying to achieve. So your heart rate would want to be around about the 150, the 160, just below threshold. That's what steady is. And you're only going to achieve that if you're on a relatively flat route. You weren't to know that because we hadn't talked about it, but that's just something to take away.
Okay.
I'm not going to affect your grading by that, by the way. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, okay. I'll just carry on and then we can talk about the grading later. So on Wednesday, it was a rest day, but I went to the gym and did a HIIT session, and that incorporated weights and
Incorporated.
Is that
Good bit
right?
of strength. I like a bit of strength work.
Yeah, so that was in there. So yeah, bonus point. And then I asked you if I could change the threshold sessions from Thursday to Friday and do Friday's session on Thursday, and you approved that. So
Authorised.
that was authorized. We haven't used that in a while. Authorized. So on Thursday, I did the easy 40 with club, and I did my 6 strides, and then I did a little bit of a cool down because I wasn't quite back. So then after we'd finished, carried on and did a cool down after my strides. Is that okay?
How much is a bit of a cool down?
About a mile.
It's good.
1.3.
It's good.
Because what else was I supposed to do?
Don't
More
be so defensive.
strides?
Don't be so defensive.
No, but what would have been? Is there anything that would have been preferred? Would you have preferred me to just do
No, I
more
think-
strides until I got back, or?
No, I think you've done the right thing because you've done your run, you've done your strides, a bit of easy, a bit of cool down. You can never do too much of that, really. Easy zone 2, because especially when you're training for a marathon, it's going to add into your aerobic base. So that's fine. I mean, you can do too much. You can go and do a marathon when you're not supposed to do a marathon. But generally speaking, yeah, good.
Okay, moving on. So on Friday, I did some more strength work, and then I did my threshold interval sessions, and I opted to do that on a track so that it was nice and flat and I could get a really good outcome and make the most of my threshold session. So I was happy with that. I think I might have gone a little bit fast, but it felt comfortable. I didn't feel, I don't know, my watch just kept telling me I was going too fast. So I know I was going too fast, but I felt comfortable at the pace that I was going.
I think this is the thing with doing it on a track. You'll always feel it's a bit easier, and it's really hard, really hard on a track to really zone in on that pace because it feels so easy. Like tonight, for instance, I have just come back from the track and we did 600 meter reps. I'm off the back of a cold and I blew up, but I was supposed to be doing 5k pace. I ended up running 600 meters at 4:51 per mile. My 5k pace is like on a good day is like 5:36, 5:40 per mile. So I was too fast. On a track, it's very easy, especially if you're in a group as well, to get a bit excited and go a bit faster. That's not a bad thing because what we're trying to do is to push your threshold, push your speed up. It's the one opportunity in a week where we're, other than the strides, where we're trying to promote a little bit of speed. So I don't think it's necessarily bad. And I think a key part of the workouts, again, we've said it before, is to develop an understanding of what certain paces feel like and to get a good understanding of your body and how it's feeling as you go through these reps. Ideally, we want to try and work around threshold as much as possible, but your data off your watch is saying that you spent a good 30% of that run in threshold. So about
hang on.
17 minutes.
No, hang on. My heart rate data is all completely wrong from my threshold session. So Dan was wearing my heart rate monitor and my watch was connected to.
Dan's done a fantastic threshold workout then.
with your heart rate set threshold.
Are we one supposed to coach?
I didn't know it was happening until
The thing is, these kind of conversations go under the radar when you're not on a podcast. You don't bring it up. You could have just said, I'm happy with that. But on a podcast, you feel obliged to say what actually happened. Normally, a coaching call between you and your coach this kind of thing doesn't happen.
No, let me explain. So Dan's, as you know, been doing more running, but his Garmin has been saying that his max heart rate is 230. I'm like, whoa, you're gonna die, stop. So we had a really good idea that we would put my heart rate monitor on Dan, link it to Dan's watch, and make sure he's not going to die. And
then you still don't know if he's going to die or not because it's going on your watch.
No, it's like calibrated his now, so his is now right, and he's okay. We don't need to panic. However, when I was running track, it was picking up his heart rate. So if we're going off how I felt fine.
That's all right then. Emma felt fine. Fantastic. Well done. You felt fine.
I'm sorry about that. But we know that Dan's okay, so.
Well done, Dan.
Okay, so I'll move on. Saturday morning, I did some more strength. Went to the gym and did more strength work. So that's 3.
That makes 1 of you.
3 strength sessions this week.
How's your strength training going, Rob?
Really good. Really good. Yeah.
Hang on.
Thank you for asking.
We haven't talked about your swimming.
I didn't go swimming this. I didn't go swimming this.
That swamp.
I didn't have the opportunity to go swimming this week.
Training for his triathlon in the sauna again.
Yeah. Steam room.
Steam room. Anyway, Emma. Yep.
So after my Saturday morning strength, I went to park run. So I ran to park run. I did park run, and whilst doing park run, to finish it off, I threw in some strides at the end. Just threw them in there because I thought that would be okay.
Why?
I don't know.
What pace did you do the park run in? What time did you get?
Well, because I did it a bit before, I did the 45 minutes. I think the park run worked out about 25 minutes.
Is that easy pace?
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
Oh, Rob.
What's your PB?
23:08.
Okay.
Is that easy pace?
What, 23:08? No, that's PB. That's PB pace. Okay. I feel like I'm failing all the time. I think I'm doing the right thing.
Oh.
Okay, so
Rob's just piping up. Is that easy pace? Is that a bus coming?
Just a question. Just a question. 25 minutes. Is that an easy park run?
Is that the bus coming?
yeah, that is for me.
Okay.
Look at my heart rate. Go and look.
Are you sure it's your heart rate? Not
Yeah.
Dan's.
Not Dan's, all right.
or Chrissy's.
Or running
Jack's.
downhill.
It's mine.
Downhill park run. Downhill park. I'm wearing your heart rate, buddy.
So on Sunday, moving on.
Swiftly moving on.
This was really hard for me on Sunday because Sunday morning we had the Biddulph Running Club night pool 5-mile race, and I was the shadowing race coordinator as I take over the organisation next year. So loads of people were there.
Rob.
Thank you, including Leo, who's listening. He did a great run. And they were like, "Why aren't you running?" It's like, because I've got to coordinate. I had to stop watching a clipboard and everything. It felt really important. Anyway, that went really, really well. So everybody had done their run. Everybody had a great time, packed all up. Everybody's gone home. And then I have then got to go home and get ready and go and run, knowing that everybody else has already run. So it was very lonely, and it was quite hard to motivate myself to get out and get that done because like I was experiencing the runner's high from everybody else doing the race and everybody's brilliant performances and how well it all went. And then I got home and I was like, oh, now I've got to go and do it. But I did it, and I think it went really well. I'm sure you're both going to tell me otherwise.
I'm not saying a word. I don't need to. We've already had a conversation over text.
I maybe went a little bit fast.
No, you did well. I mean, look, I think for both of you, in all
And
honesty,
whenever I think I did well, I get told I didn't. So I was not going to say anything.
the key
anymore.
thing is at the moment is time on feet doing long runs, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to put fatigue throughout the week, and then within the long run put some marathon paced effort, and ultimately you've both ran a little bit quicker than your target marathon pace. I mean, Emma's running at 3:50 marathon pace at the moment. I think we worked out. Who's to say that we're... I mean, look, you're saying you're a 4-hour marathon target, Emma, right?
Yeah.
Rob's saying he's a 4:15. Rob's running closer to 4 and you're running closer to 3:50. So who's saying that you're not closer to a 3:50 marathon? This is the thing. I think what we've got to look at is, I think there's a potential that we have got your goals a bit conservative. There's an argument to say that you've both done really good running in the last 12 months and we could be a bit quicker than our target goals, but also we still have got a good 9 weeks left. 8 weeks left. We've got 2.5 weeks of taper, so we've got a really good kind of 5-6 weeks of training in front of us, and it's going to get really tough. I hate to tell you, but it's going to get really tough now, because what we're going to start doing is putting a lot of fatigue in, and then we're going to start using this marathon pace. So the whole point was, I don't want you to run faster than your target marathon pace at the moment, because we're just trying to get used to what it feels like. So it's not the end of the world that you both ran quicker than that. But as we develop that fatigue throughout the week, and like this Sunday's long run, you're going to find out is going to be quite tough. We need to make sure.
I've got a race on Sunday. Can I do mine on Friday? My long run, please. Please.
This is why we don't race. We'll come on to that in a minute. But that's kind of, where we're at with your training.
Please listen to Ben. He knows his stuff. Thank you, Paul Hall. We are listening to you. We do listen to you.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not listening to me. I'm not saying you're not.
We sometimes listen to you.
And I maybe should have asked permission before I booked that race. But I felt like something was missing because I have decided I'm not going to do Chester 50. So I felt like I needed to fill a gap.
Who else is running Nantwich?
I don't know.
Nobody you know then. So you're running with nobody.
It's on Biddulph Club Champs, so there'll be people from Biddulph there.
Yeah.
But the people who I usually run with aren't that I'm aware. I booked it yesterday. You guys are the first people that I've told, and Dan, nobody else knows.
The only thing that's a bit problematic with it is that what we're trying to do is we're trying to put fatigue in your legs and into your body and then practice marathon pace. So you're saying to me, can I do my long run on Friday? But you're not going to have enough fatigue in your legs by Friday to practice marathon pace. So here's what I'm going to suggest.
The 10K in the long run.
Rob, you've known me too long. What I think we need to do is you need to now. What's the nicest way of saying it? You need to suffer on Sunday because of your poor decision.
No, I want that. Oh.
So the long run.
No, she says no. I don't want to suffer.
The long run on Sunday was going to be doing around about 15 to 20 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off.
Oh,
So 30 seconds really hard, 30 seconds off. 30 seconds really hard, 30 seconds off. And we were
I think
gonna
Emma's
do
already
that.
made a mind up. She's not going to be doing that on Sunday. She's going to be running fast on Sunday. You can tell
Yeah.
by her face.
But this is the point. So Rob, your long run is going to be 20 to 30 minutes easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
Tell me,
decided
don't
yet.
tell me 20. I was going to say, tell me 20 to 30. Don't tell me 20 or 30 to 30 because you know
No,
I'm going to
so-
go 20.
I'm going to put this in your plan, but it's going to be 20 to 30 minutes of easy as a warm up. We're then going to do about 15 to 20, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And I want those really hard.
who's this, Rob? This is Rob.
Rob.
Yeah.
So 30
That-
seconds on, really hard, really just flat out,
Yeah.
then 30 seconds off.
30 seconds jog.
Yeah.
30 seconds
Jogging.
hard, 30 seconds
like
jog.
it.
30
Say again,
seconds
Emma.
hard, 30 seconds jog.
I don't like
Oh.
the word jogging. We're
Plodding.
not joggers. We're not
Jogging.
joggers.
But you're going to do that to put
I don't
some
mind.
real
I'm quite happy to
fatigue
say
in your
jogging.
legs. And I want you to come off the back of those 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, feeling quite tired. And then what we do is we do a long marathon block. So we might do around about 45 minutes of marathon pace.
4:15 marathon pace.
We'll see. Whatever I say, you're going to
Listen
run
to your
faster anyway.
watch.
And then what we'll do is we'll do a cool down with another block of easy because what we then got is the fatigue. Emma, though, has thrown a spanner in the works. So what you're going to have to do, Emma, is you're going to have to do a really nice warm up of around about 4 miles before your 10K.
Okay. Yeah.
Then you're going to race your 10K
Yeah.
really hard.
Like PB. 10K.
Whatever you fancy, because I know you'll just go and run it because then you've got the freedom to run your 10K as hard as you want.
Yeah.
But then I would suggest that we do marathon paced effort after that for about 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
Because then we've got the fatigue in your legs and we've got the marathon pace block. And then we do a couple of miles cool down.
Deal.
Fantastic. There you go.
Can I just clarify? With the bit before the 10K, how soon? Like
As you warm up, so you can have a little break. Like, what time's the race start?
9 a.m.
So I'd say you want to be running about 25 past 8 to 5
Yeah.
to 9.
Yeah.
Get on the start line.
Give it
Run
beans.
hard, finish the race. Don't hang around for too long after,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll specify how much we're going to do marathon pace. But it's going to be around 40 minutes of marathon pace on tired legs,
Yeah.
and then it'll be a couple of miles easy. But we'll want to total a good chunk of mileage and good time on feet.
Yeah. Understood.
Cracking.
I can
You
do
can have a
that.
B plus as well
Thanks.
because you did well and you put your strength work in.
Yeah. And I've been to a CrossFit boot camp tonight, and that was different. So that might be a new Monday thing.
Boot camp. Take Rob with you.
He's more than welcome.
I can't on
Drink 'em.
Mondays. I run with Stoke Fit on a Monday.
Mm.
What time's that at?
5:30.
It's a bit of a stretch. Get back from Biddulph. Is it Congleton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a bit of a stretch. Get back from there for R6. I am planning on going and doing some more work in the gym. Planning. That's the plan. That's as far as I've got at the minute.
What are you planning to do?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I've got to start getting some bike working as well.
How'd you get on with your 3 bikes?
I haven't tried him yet. I got him as soon as I was away before I went away. So I need to. I've got a guy. I'm taking him to check him over for me. A guy that I reached out to talk to about bikes. He's going to check them out for me and see if I need any work doing to them go out and make them road safe because he doesn't. Well, you don't know if they're road safe or not. I imagine they are, but
Are you nervous
about.
going on a bike? I would be.
I am nervous. More nervous because it's the state of the roads, potholes.
Can't you get on
And
the,
the wet.
tracks?
Yeah, well, yeah. That's what I'm probably
Might be
going to do.
safer.
Yeah, but then I need to get some road work done because that's what the triathlon is. It's all road.
But
So
yeah,
it's-
but get on the tracks to build your confidence up.
yeah,
and then
it's
get
just
on the
it. I said, like I said to you last time, it's just the thinness of the tires are so bloody thin. It's like skates. Yeah, and I'm a big guy.
I'm
As you
looking
know.
forward to seeing this reel.
We'll see
What are you
if
gonna
it's
wear?
be real. We had this conversation last week. I'm not going to be wearing lycra. I'm going to be
He's gonna be
wearing
wearing his
normal clothes.
wetsuit.
I'm going to be wearing my normal clothes. I need to get some stuff though. I need to get some
Normal clothes like tracksuit trousers
tracksuit trousers, t-shirts.
and a t-shirt.
T-shirt. I do need to get myself some stuff sorted because it's getting closer and closer and closer. The triathlon is, but I have been speaking to a lot of people about triathlons, and they have put my mind at rest. Like I said to you, when I was in Belfast, I was speaking to people about it in Belfast. I've spoken to a few people on social media about it as well. I do feel okay about it because I've got no goal in mind as about a time. I just want to get it done, and it's something new that I've never done before. So I'm not even going to put a time on because I wouldn't even hazard a guess of what time we're going to get it undone in. So it's just
Leo will join you on your bike.
yeah,
Leo
okay,
sponsors.
Leo. Yeah, Leo, absolutely. I'll take you up on that offer. They are hard work, Paul. It says hard work bikes are completely different muscles you use to training. It's a running, yeah, they will be. I'll have to use my brain a lot more than when I do running as well because of keeping keeping away from bloody cars. Don't forget the chamois. I need some trail skin for that. Definitely. But anyway, tune in next week to see if if Emma gets a PB at Nantwich 10K, if I've started on my bikes, and if Ben's got over this cold.
I'm
Hopefully
struggling.
we'll be.
I'm hoping to.
But tune in next week. And on that note, we will see you all later.
Bye.